નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, how are you? Okay. In the last video we have discussed about chemical reactions and equations and activities. The chemical reactions example you learned. Today we will discuss about the chemical equation. So what is chemical equation? Symbolic representation of chemical reaction using the symbols and formula of the substances. See, chemical equation is nothing but using the symbol, symbolic representation and writing their formulas. So the substances involved in it. So that is called as a chemical equation. Okay, students? See, you know that in the last video we have discussed about the reactions. We are writing in the long way. When magnesium ribbon is burnt in the air or burnt in oxygen, it gets converted into magnesium oxide. See, this much long form we have to write. So this one we have to write as a chemical equation. See, magnesium plus oxygen and magnesium oxide by using the symbols. See here, plus sign is there, arrow mark is there. So this is a equation. It is written by the word, so that is why it is called as a word equation. See, writing the chemical equation. So is there any short way to write? Yes. In chemistry, the equations can be written by using the symbols and formulas. See, symbols and formula means by using the, see, magnesium plus the same thing. We have written magnesium instead of spelling by using the formulas and symbols. Say magnesium Mg plus O2 MgO. So in this way, you can write in the short form. Okay. So this type of short form. But here you have to remember a chemical equation represents a chemical reaction. So by using the formulas and symbols. But here you have to see that balance the chemical equation. Balancing, that we will learn. See, balancing chemical equation means what? If the number of atoms of each element on the left hand side and the right hand side are equal, so it is called as balanced chemical equation. See, number of atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side should be equal. And if it is not equal, that is called as unbalanced chemical equation. And this unbalanced chemical equation is also called as skeletal chemical equation. Okay, that already we have discussed in the classes. Okay, dear students, now we learn about the balanced chemical equation. How we have to balance the balancing the equation. Say, for example, we take the reaction of, okay, this one, Mg plus O2. Okay, and this Mg plus O2, how to balance? Okay, here, okay, Mg plus O2 and MgO. But here one more important point is you should recognize the element. You should know about the element. Okay, here magnesium atoms will be 1 and oxygen here it will be 2 and here magnesium 1 and oxygen 1. So you see now, here this side it will be 3 and this side it will be 2. Total atoms are this side 3 and here 2. So that is why it is a not balanced one. This is not balanced. Here magnesium 1, here magnesium 1, okay. Here oxygen 2, but here oxygen is 1. So that is why you have to balance the equation. Okay. By balance the equation, but one more point you have to remember, you should not change the formulas. See, oxygen 2 is there here. You can't write here 2. Why? Because magnesium oxide formula is MgO only. So that is why, dear students, we can change the number, can change the atoms by writing the, whatever you are writing the number in the coefficient form. In the coefficient you have to write here, in the between. In the middle of this formula you have to write. Okay, so then you see magnesium now 2 and oxygen 2. But here magnesium is only 1, so you have to make it here 2. So now you see it is a balanced chemical equation because Mg is 2 and here also Mg is 2, oxygen 2 and here also oxygen will be 2. Okay, so now we will discuss one more example. For example, simple example I will take first. H2 plus Cl2. Say H2 plus Cl2. So you got hydrochloric acid. So this all you learned how with the formula you are getting. And you see that here hydrogen is 2, chlorine is 2, and here hydrogen is 1, chlorine is 1. So it is an unbalanced. So means skeletal chemical equation. It should be balanced. It should be balanced means here H2 or Cl2. So where you have to put the 2, see these are simple equation. Here you will not get any difficulties. So you have to write here. So means H2, H will become 2 and Cl will be 2. So that's why it is a balanced chemical equation. Okay, now we'll see the one more. Zn plus H2SO4, Zn SO4 plus N2. Zn plus H2SO4, Zn SO4 and H2. Here you see the element what is there. Here Zn will be there, hydrogen, okay, then sulfur, oxygen. Yes, students. First of all, you should know recognizing the elements. So this is so important. And their symbol. So here this one. And the same thing will be there in the same thing in the right hand side also. Same thing, whatever the elements are there here, and here also same elements will be there. So here you see zinc will be 1, and here zinc will be 1. Hydrogen is 2, and here also you see hydrogen is 2. And sulfur is 1. Sulfur is 1. And you see here sulfur is 1. And will be, and here also sulfur is 1, and see the actually okay I will show you like this. See listen now, and here what elements will be there? Zinc will be there, hydrogen will be there, and then sulfur, and then oxygen. The same thing will be here also, same elements will be there. Okay, now you see here Zn 1 and here also 1. And okay, hydrogen is 2, and here hydrogen is 2, sulfur is 1, and here also sulfur is 1, oxygen will be 4, and here also oxygen will be 4. So okay, this is the balanced chemical equation. So this is already balanced one only. So here no need of balancing. Okay, got the idea? Now we discuss the one more example of Fe plus H2. Say this one, Fe plus H2O. So we'll get iron oxide, Fe3O4. Fe3O4. Okay, and also, so what will be forming? Plus hydrogen will be given. So this one. So this is given in the textbook example also. So you see here it one how to write. So sometimes examination will be asked by writing the steps. So that is already even written. But this I will tell you in the easiest way. So first of all, you have to see the what elements will be there here. See what elements will be there. You see here iron, Fe will be there, hydrogen will be there, and oxygen will be there. Okay, and at the same time, the reactant side also the same thing. Same elements will be there here. Okay, you see now, here 1 and here 3 will be there. Hydrogen is 2 and here hydrogen is 2. Oxygen is 1 and here oxygen will be 4. So it is not a balanced chemical equation. Okay, it is a skeletal equation. So now we have to balance. See dear students, some of the equations easily you can balance, but some of the equations it will take time. By practicing you will learn. Okay, but here you see what you have to do such equation, how it can be balanced. So some of the rules will be there. So what rules you have to do? See, whenever any sort of equation, you have to see that either any may be reactant side or it may be product side. The compound or an element, whatever it may be, compound, which contains more number of atoms. See here, what compound will be more number of atoms? So you know that this one. In there also you have to see which element contains more number of atoms. So you know that oxygen. So these are the tricks you have to follow it. See, whenever balancing the equation, so by using this type of tricks you have to use it. So what you have to do, you will see that which compound contains more number of atoms, and there also which element contains more number of atoms. So here oxygen will be 4. So here oxygen is only 1. So that is why. So here you can keep 4. Okay, by 4 of oxygen you can keep here. So now by balancing the 4 here, so what will happen? See the hydrogen will be 8. But here hydrogen will be how much? Only 2. So that is why here hydrogen will be 4. So it will be 8. Now which is not balanced? Say Fe is 1. So it will be 3. So you see now Fe is 3 and here also Fe is 3. Hydrogen will be 8 and here also hydrogen will be 8. Oxygen is 4 and here also oxygen is 4. So in this way you can, by using the tricks, you can easily balance the equation. You can easily balance the equations. So this type of, the method of balancing the equation is called as hit and trial method. So what is there here? Hit and trial. Hit and trial method you are saying. Hit and trial method. So this method is called as hit and trial method. So what is hit and trial method? The method of balancing the chemical equation is called as hit and trial method. Okay. So why? Because here we can, by the trial basis you are balancing. By using the small number, not to take the big. How you are using the LCM you are finding. There you are using the small number. Here also like that. Small whole number you have to use it. Not to take the big numbers. Okay, got the idea? And there also coefficient only you have to write. Coefficient means in the between. Okay, these are the things you have to remember. And one more thing is, in the equations, see they like these equations you have written, their physical states we have not mentioned, physical test. Either it is solid, liquid or gaseous like that. So such a condition is there, you have to mention, solid is there, S you have to write, liquid is there, L you have to write, gaseous is there, G you have to write. See, solid is there, S, liquid is there, L, gaseous also is there, suppose steam is there, here L you can write. Okay, like this way, or liquid is there, L you can write. Okay, like this you can put gaseous is there, G. So like this short form you can write that. For example, you see now, okay, iron, this is a solid, so that's why here you can write solid. Water, here liquid, so you can write liquid. And this one is solid. Okay, in between only you have to write, not in the ending. So here only you have to write, but this you have to write if it is mentioned then only. Otherwise, no need of writing the what their physical states. And sometimes this also we are writing. So here arrow mark will be there on the arrow mark. What you are using, sunlight or any sort of atmospheric pressure, 340 atmospheric pressure. This is all about you are writing above the arrow mark. Or you know that in the process of photosynthesis takes place in the presence of sunlight and using the chlorophyll. So this you have to write in the arrow markup. And sometimes catalyst you are writing. Okay, what is meant by catalyst? Catalyst is the what? It itself is not changing, but it will increases the rate of the chemical reaction. See, catalyst is a substance that increases the rate of the chemical reaction, but itself remain unchanged. It will not change, but increases the rate of the chemical reaction. So dear students, these are the things we have learnt in the today's video. Okay, see, whenever any physical states condition is there, no need of writing. If it is mentioned, then you have to write the specific condition, solid, liquid or gaseous, like this. Suppose in the water is in the steam form, then you have to write as a gaseous form. If it is in the liquid, you have to write as a air. But if it is mentioned, then only you have to write. Suppose any condition like this, by the arrow mark above or below, you can write the conditions. Atmospheric pressure, sunlight, chlorophyll, so or at least what they are using. So these things you have to write above the arrow mark. So these are the points you have to remember. And we will meet in the next video types of chemical reactions. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you for joining us.